Caprica is a new show on the Sci-Fi Network that is actually set 58 years before the events of the reimagined Battlestar Galactica. As I watched the second episode, I noticed something said that was so subtle I almost missed it.
Used to hang out here with your dad. All the Toron kids came here. I'd be hopelessly trying to flirt with some guy. Meanwhile, your dad would get a date with the sister.
Did you catch that? Because that man just said he was gay. And it wasn't a big production, it wasn't a big coming out story, it wasn't set in big flashy lights, it was so normalized that I didn't even notice at first. I actually had to go back and listen to it again because I was like, oh, it just was in passing. How it should be. That man's name is Sam Adama and he's part of the main cast on Caprica. It's also really nice to see that he's not stereotypically gay like we often see in queer representations on TV. Gay men are often flamboyant and obsessed with fashion. You might recognize these men. But there is one teeny little problem. Sam Adama is a murderer. He's actually a hired hitman that's a part of a gang. He also isn't your average killer in that, you know, he doesn't dress in black and kill someone with a silencer quietly and then sneak back out of the house like we've come to see on television and movies. No, he chooses to use two very large, very phallic knives to slash open his victims in a grotesque and gruesome way. Hollywood has a long history of making queer characters monsters and sociopaths and murderers who have no moral compass. This trope is used in order to reinforce a fear of homosexuality. So do you see the problem here? On one hand, you have this awesome representation of a queer character who's totally normalized in being queer. It's not even an issue, it's totally accepted in society, and he's not stereotypical in that way. On the other hand, he's kind of crazy and he's a murderer. Just when I want to celebrate a genuine accomplishment of Hollywood, they have to go make the queer man disturbingly evil.